My name is Allie Walter, and I support established holistic and sustainably focused businesses and filling their gaps with marketing, operations, and profit generation so that they can grow their businesses more profitably and without having to babysit everything and everyone so they can live the lives of their dreams. I started working with Linda probably 5, 6 months ago, I'd say, and life is a 360 from when we first started, and I am so grateful. I wanted to share a little bit about my experience because Linda truly is a very gifted mindset coach and just healer. And I started working with Linda originally because I was referred to her by my very best friend, and I was experiencing some massive amounts of resistance in my business, but also in my life. Like I was kind of like going in a zombie mode, just doing things to do them, where I'd lost a lot of my passion, my drive, and my creativity. And I was like, what is going on? Because that's just not me. That's not how I roll. And as much as I've worked on and done other things, in terms of like mindset and healing and all that. And even as gifted as I am in supporting other people and uncovering their blocks and their resistance, the hardest part oftentimes is not only when we need to do, hold that mirror to ourselves or have somebody else support us in uncovering those issues, but more importantly, what I found is there's some stuff that in a lot of us is locked so deep and has so many layers packed on top of it. It can be a real challenge to bring those into the light. And that's what I realized I was experiencing, is like I was just kind of brushing the surface of some of the stuff that I was struggling with or where my resistance and blocks were coming from. And working with Linda and this modality of tapping, oh my gosh, the results I think have been twofold. Not only the process of tapping really supports you in energetically moving things around so that you can uncover those layers, because there would be moments where I was like, oh my God, where did that come from? But I knew in my being, and I just had this strong knowing that when stuff would blurt out, I'm like, that's it. Holy crap. And I would get overwhelmed with tears, but happiness and joy, because those parts of me that have been locked up for so long were finally being acknowledged and shown some light. And it was insanely powerful. But the second piece is really owed to Linda, because she is so gifted in not only providing a very safe space, supportive space to meet you where you're at and what you're struggling with. She also is just very gifted in asking the right questions and really digging into the layers and unraveling them, and then supporting you in like recalibrating the thought pattern or the belief to where you don't just uncover it, but you come out of it having integrated new supportive and positive, changes in beliefs. And honestly, in the past, I've had some trauma in my life, and it's one of the reasons why I work in the holistic space, because I believe so much in the power of, when we heal humanity in our bodies and our minds, we can just operate in such much stronger ways that we can truly change the world. And as much as I've worked in this space, I've been burned in the past where there would be certain people that it seemed like I think they were more attached to my results and them pushing me to results, or ego, versus just really supporting me and where I'm at and what I needed out of the process. And that's why Linda is she's phenomenal. The results after working with her, like, if you saw my office right now, you'd be like, what the hell? Like, all of my walls are covered in giant Post-it notes. Like, my brain's been exploding. Like, my creativity is back. I've just got more passion, because I realized that there was a lot of areas that I was living out of alignment, And I had some fear and some scarcity ruling my decisions and my patterns, and not just bringing those to light, but then, shifting those into what truly can serve me and support me has just done so much for my business, but more specifically my joy, my happiness, my peace with myself and my life. And I owe that so much to Linda. So can't thank her enough. And if you're watching this right now and you're maybe afraid of making the investment, or, oh, will it work or whatever, I invite you to ask better questions. I invite you to consider not how much will this cost me, but rather what's the price of me staying where I'm at right now. And instead of looking at, will it work, or all the things that could go wrong, or blah, 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 ask, what do I really want? What's possible? How could this be even better than I can imagine? Because from my point of view, Linda is a sure decision. I will continue to work with this woman. She is very gifted. I could not be more grateful, and I absolutely encourage you to at least explore the relationship. And if anything else, give it a try. Choose you. Choose your future. You never know what's on the other side. Linda, thank you. So much love to you.